As you are aware, the government of Kenya has constructed a standard gauge railway from here to Naivasha in Mai Mahiu, and the plans is to make sure that this railway SGR is extended all the way to Malaba, which is about 369 kilometers remaining to Malaba, and thereafter the government of Uganda is desirous of taking it another 272 kilometers to Kampala. We know very well that there is greater value and benefit if two countries can come together, or even within the East Africa Community region, we can implement certain programs and projects as a region. And SGR is such one regional project that had been communicated in 2014 by the governments of member states of East Africa Community, and it's an ongoing project that now, even though it's in Mai Mahiu, we desire us of taking it all the way to DRC and to branch to South Sudan, to branch to Rwanda and Burundi. And therefore, the northern corridor will only be complete when we have our SGR going all the way to Congo. Today, after long deliberations, we have agreed as the two countries that we shall work together to raise resources for construction of SGR from Mombasa to Kampala. Mombasa, Malaba, and Malaba, Kampala. The plan is to leverage on our strategic benefit and that comes with the SGR, and to convince the investors and development partners who would like to support this project that there is greater benefit when the SGR goes all the way to Kampala. Our desire is to make sure that we exchange notes on our feasibility studies. We also exchange notes on sources of funding. Our options are open and they are on the table. We've already had conversation with other strategic partners. As you very well know, the China government has supported us up to Naivasha. We will continue that conversation, but we will not also close door for other investors and development partners from Europe, from Americas, and even from our own continent or the Middle East, who are ready to work with us to make sure that the SGR becomes complete.
We may have delayed, but we are going to have it done. And this is for the benefit of not only moving goods, but also moving goods and personnel in the region. We think the standard gauge will not only promote goods movement, but also other sectors of the economy, like tourism, movement of people to people. So we think it's a worthwhile project. And for those who are potential funders out there, I would think you should pick the tab really. This is an opportunity to fund a very viable project. And as we look at financials from elsewhere, we also have the African Exim Bank, our African Development Bank. They could also look at this one. And since most of their funding is towards infrastructure, this is what we are saying. This is an infrastructure development and connecting Africa, connecting the region, and connecting us together. So I really appreciate the efforts put in by my brother, my counterpart in this effort. And as you have heard, much as we are pursuing the standard gauge, we can't forget the meter gauge, which has served us for some time. Of course, we had challenges between both Kenya and Uganda when we concessioned that facility, and it was run down on both sides of the borders. But now it's up and running, and we are going to ensure that it runs also to facilitate the construction of the standard gauge.